It's in the game.
Recital. I think it's very vital to rock
around.
That's right.
On time.
It's tricky.
Here we go.
It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
Tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kinda curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
Really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky.
Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
Don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. It's tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then de-dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me.
It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is that?
Tricky.
It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. We don't use
assume
on your own.
They all fuck off
and lots,
but we just leave it alone.
It's like that, y'all, but we don't quit.
You keep on
Rock,
shock,
cause this is it.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7. I don't settle. I demand my
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Tonight, the third of 3 on this wild card. A first down throw for Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
Play action now. Jackson. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now the Ravens, he's their first time out. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now a give to Barkley, running right. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Buffalo.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Ravens first down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed to keep this drive going.
A gain of 11 on the play.
On the run to the right. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this This is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be second down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First and 10.
Gain of 14 yards. And the Baltimore.
Jackson up top again. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place.
And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Jackson. That is hot. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
That one's good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And this will be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Forced to his right. He'll air one out for Higgins. No touchdown, but they are close. Gonna be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
Baltimore, first down.
Barkley. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense.
And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 16.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That goes for 58. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Now Jackson on the move. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's going to be caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 4th and goal.
His kick is good. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going up top, and that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. With a little over 30 left in the game. 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. Moving to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. Flushed to his left. He'll try to run for it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the... So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll do it for us. For Grego.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve of these. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Come.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. One step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
This dude certainly brought his best football with him to the postseason, and they are glad for it. He threw them in the divisional round, and now similar effort today, Kate, could very well get them to the conference championship game next weekend.
And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. You're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason. Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This is Jefferson, and he's got it. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, take in your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And we'll need to pause for an injury here, and this is the last guy you want hurt. Justin Jefferson, the player being tended to. So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. And again, it's Jackson. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time, and that makes it 2nd and goal. Jackson yet again. Dumps it off to his running back.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That's up and through for the point after. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. He fields it from the 8. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. And here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
Well, here we go, Kate. That good old adage, a good old question of rust versus rest. Yep, this QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're rested, they feel good. Or will they be rusty? This opening series, big one to get them in rhythm.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run it from the gun. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
It's 3rd and 9.
Go!
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dumped off to his running back. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another
Motion a receiver left.
down. 1st and goal at the 9.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
5 yards brings
This
up
opening
third
drive has reached the
and
5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? Looking for it, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Pinheiro's kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Headed out right. Looking deep down the middle. This is brought in at the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now lead by 10. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Browns 3.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 23.
I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Throw here, 3rd down. Brings in the lob pass. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Browns cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Browns 10.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And Brock, they are really struggling to get their feet under them in the 1st half. They've got to find some resiliency, really stabilize things here in the postseason. They go play action on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the line.
Man, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Second and 10. Need something positive here. They're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He goes right back to Samuel. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and 17 at the Ravens' 20-yard line.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking in the air here. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
The field goal, a 27-yard attempt.
Piniero's kick is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And up by 8, not expecting them to get too aggressive with so little time remaining. They've got blackjack on the clock, not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down, here's Lamar. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Play fake, Jackson. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Now Jackson off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with a start the second half. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns have the football first to start the 3rd, and here comes their offense. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. First down, play action. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
the 26-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Number 39, incomplete. Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
They'll air it out on third. Complete out to the right. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's the backup, first throw. Dump off to his fullback. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Number 32.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing route. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Brings up third down.
He keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. If we've got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, we sign up for it.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. They give it to him again. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down.
To the air on third and long. That's caught for the first. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now here he goes on the boot. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
I love a good bootleg just like every other quarterback does. And bootlegs are most effective, Kate, when you're running it first and you deceive that defense. But if you're not running it, or it's a poor fake, or you got a defense that is sound, well, you have the opportunity to get hit in the face in less than 2 seconds, just like that.
Pressure's there, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
Third down.
Ready? 19 Tigers.
Here he goes, third and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Browns are lining up to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And this is away, wisely headed for the sideline to avoid that return. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Ravens and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. On first down, Jackson. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Play action, here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Sends this to the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Play action now with Jackson. He's looking deep once again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Jackson now on third. As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens lead by 15 now. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the Rovers, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. 3rd and long for him here. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. He throws a bullet to the center. It connects on the deep shot. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Let's go.
They'll go play action. He's dropping, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
At the Ravens' 47-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
Here's a throw. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him.
Go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Well, we've been way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Lamar off the play fake. He's got it at the 5. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow the lead now to 22 points. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending and the turnover on downs, well, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
They needed that pick 6 to secure this win. That ship left port just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all of them to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Back to work they go after the interception. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Back to throw now. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Completed left side to Samuel. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the Conference Championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners.